Ah, Miss Bateman. Welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time. Terrible weather this evening. Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough. A bit of rain won't kill... You mustn't be interested in me, Natter. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is prepared. You look pale, Miss Bateman. You'll catch your death out.
Dearest Mother, I hope this letter will reach you. I have spent these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of fractured memories. What I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience. I will endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst House that night. As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder. The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewley, deep in the moors. No station master in sight. I hope the village isn't too far away. I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder I must make my way to the Plough and Furrow. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn.
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to Bewley. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much. What can you tell me?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am. But
Where are you travelling?
that would be none of your business, young.
Quite. Apology. I wish you a pleasant journey. If I take the sign, how would the trains... My mother always... Hello?
What brings you...
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to Bewley, miss?
I'm here to visit a local landmark.
Hobbs Barrow? Oh, can't for what reason?
I wish to excavate.
Grave robber, I.
Not at all. I merely have an interest in...
Not much to be found in Bewley, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
That was odd. The sign is in a shabby state, but the shop appears to... The Plough, and I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
Oh, what's the young lady doing out alone?
What are you doing out of...
Waiting for you, my dear.
I doubt that...
And I've waited long enough.
It's hard to refuse such an elegant offer, but I simply must go and freshen up. I've had a long journey to do.
Of course.
Now, would you please let me pass?
Sorry, lad. I'll come back to find you later.
What a buffoon. I should speak to the innkeeper about... Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help?
Do you know a man named...
Aye.
I'm to meet him here.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank... I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye. We aren't short of those. One night.
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tip.
A fair price.
I'll need that payment up front for the 2 nights.
Good afternoon.
How can...
Bye for now.
As...
This is payment for the room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lad?
Thomasina Bateman.
And will Mr. Bateman be staying with us tonight?
No, I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Bewley tomorrow.
You're a sit.
Please. Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key. Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs. Room number 2.
Thank you.
Can I help you with your look?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage. I should go upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder arrives. This shall do nicely. Time to change into something more comfortable. Much better. I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe. I've stored my case in a box within a. I've stored my case in a box within. I do feel tired after the trip, but my meeting with Mr. Shoulder jammed shut. The wood must have warped over. Ah, complimentary matches. There's only one match left, though. This may come in handy. I don't wish to carry the bowl around with. I don't wish to. I don't want to take the paint.
Miss Bateman,
I feel far more comfortable in my out.
you look like one of those explorers you see in the news.
I guess you could call me an explorer.
I'm Stanley.
A pleasure to meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn. I worked as a drover all over the country in my younger days. Saved up my coin and bought this place.
It's a fine inn.
Thank you. I often run short of ale, but my rooms are rarely full. We don't get many outsiders wanting to stay overnight here in Bewley.
What can you tell?
Aye, it's a people keep to themselves.
I look forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lad. But St Edmund's Church is a fine building.
Has Mr.
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him, Miss Bit.
What can you tell?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Yes, I've been corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have? Leonard then?
Well, if I am what some
A what?
a Barrow.
What in God's name is...
Are you familiar with tumula?
Fred,
Barrow is another word for tumulus or tumuli in a profoundly interesting.
you've lost me.
I excavate ancient burial sites. Looking, a barrow is traditionally a circular mound of raised.
Oh, you're a...
I am no such thing.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell...
I assure you, my goal is more noble than petty great.
What sort of relics do you find, then?
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common. I've been excavating barrows all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities.
Oh, but what does old Leonard have to...
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual site called Hobbs. I'm meeting him here this evening.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard nought about a Hobbs.
Are you sure you've never?
Not in my life, but I'll tell you something. The moors stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulder said the barrow is well known locally.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about... Why are you interested in digging around? Haven't you better things to do with your time?
I enjoy nothing more than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing. I inherited this passion from my father.
Oh, a barrow digger too?
Indeed. He would take me with him on excavations.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventure?
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, lass.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. He is well looked after at a private hospital. Thanks for your time.
As you...
I have nothing else to ask. Good day, sir. I don't want to take the painting with a pixie-faced peasant boy painted in a night. Good afternoon.
Note for you here.
I beg your pardon?
I said there's note for you here, lad. Be on your way.
Charming. Hello, sir.
Right.
Do you know a Mr.
You're not long. You've come on that bloody train, haven't you? It's going to dogs.
What can you tell
We're a proud community. I've lived here me up. Not much here to interest folks like you.
folks like me?
Aye.
take it you are not enamoured with the railway station?
Bewley's gonna be swarming with outsiders, like you. We don't want you coming here. It's as simple as that, lass.
Why not?
This is our town, our land.
I assure you, I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Do you know me?
That be none of your business. I don't come to your city, poking around, asking. Man just wants to enjoy his ale.
My name is Thomasina Bates.
None of your business. Where's your husband?
None of your business.
Ah! You're brave coming in here.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Cyril. Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Mr. Shoulder should really be here by now. I'll sit down and... Where on earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
Evening there, miss.
Not you again.
I just wanted to apologise. Looks like you freshened up, but I know I won't be getting that kiss.
You're quite right.
I were a fool for how I carried on. I'm sorry. The drink gets a hold of me sometimes.
Let's start again, shall we?
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
What brings you to Bewley, anyway?
I'm here to meet someone, but he is not...
His loss, if you ask me.
Perhaps you know the gentleman, Mr.
Oh, I know Mr. Shoulder all right. If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never met him. In fact, I know very little about him at all.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old
I really don't...
Please.
No, you're all...
Come on. Don't you want to hear about old Leonard?
Well,
Wet my whistle and I'll tell you everything that...
you drive a hard bargain, as you wish.
Thank you very much.
How can I help?
A tankard of your finest ale, miss...
There we are. 2 pence.
Thank you. This was the last of my money, but Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more fun.
Please, Miss Bateman. And then I'll tell you...
Here you are,
Thanking you. Oh, that hits the spot, that does last. Now then. Oh, Leonard.
Arthur? Mr. Tillett? Oh, for heaven's sake! The man is in a drunken stupor.
Oh, what the hell?
You passed out, Mr.
Oh, where were I? Leonard Shoulder. Hold on another minute. I'm making for a piss.
This man is unbelievable. It feels like an hour has passed. Perhaps I should go in there and check.
Miss Bateman? My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing. You'll have to use the gents.
Lovely. Mr. Tillett? Mr. Tillett, are you... Mr. Tillett... Well, you're not Mr. Tillett. The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked. I think I can hear someone moving around. Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there? Judging from the draft coming from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate first. It looks like the towel has not been... Excuse me, sir. A pearly white jet. It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was... Seems rather out of place here. Peculiar. I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise the locals would... Sturdy-looking barrel. Someone as Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that? Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind? Something strange is... Who was that old chap I saw outside the alley? He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up with him and ask him if he saw Mr... Sir? The old man has disappeared into the... I best turn back to the...
Last order.
I should get some... Finding the missing men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow. Good evening, sir. A lovely place. Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow at midday. I should get some... The poor... A majestic animal, cut down... This painting shows a quite unusual...